Greetings, students. Today's topic is Gateways to Opportunity and the Early Childhood Education Credential. My name is Steve Kimmel. This is for the KEC Early Childhood Education class. First of all, a brief introduction. There's a video that we will be watching in class. The video doesn't show in this recorded presentation, so I will put a link to it in the Google Classroom announcement. The first thing we're going to do in class today is to become Gateway to Opportunity Registry members. We need to do that because that is part of earning the credential. Step one is what we're going to do today. We are going to complete a user account request. I'm encouraging everyone to use their personal email so they continue to have access to the registry even after they graduate from high school. You're going to select a unique username that you will remember. And you're going to select your own password if you'd like to do that, or you may use KEC12345 so that we all know what the password is in case anyone forgets. After you have done the user account request, you'll be getting an email from Gateways to tell you that your account has been approved, and then we will do the second step of the registration tomorrow. If you missed a class for step one, you can see instructions on how to get the user account by watching this short video, which will also be linked in the Google Classroom. Step two for all of us is going to be tomorrow. We're going to complete the Gateways Registry membership application. Pretty basic application that we'll go through, and after we do that, we will be official Gateways members. The other things that we're going to do today include the following. We're going to learn what the Gateways website has to offer to us as early childhood education students. We're going to explore the Gateways to Opportunity website together. It can be found at ilgateways.com. Next, as an assignment, each of you is going to complete a scavenger hunt on the Gateways website to discover where particular parts of information can be found. And we will conclude our session today learning more about the credential that we will be completing this school year. So now I want to tell you a little bit about Gateways to Opportunity. First of all, Gateways to Opportunity is the official professional development system for early childhood professionals in Illinois. So these can be people working in public schools, these can be people working in preschools, child care centers, family child care centers, a variety of different places. Gateways to Opportunity is funded by the Illinois Department of Human Services, and it's operated by an agency called the Illinois Network of Child Care Resource and Referral Agencies, often referred to as INCRA. So what is the Gateways to Opportunity? The Gateways website is divided into 5 different sections that you'll see at the top when you go to that website. They have the Gateways Registry, Credentials, Professional Development, the Training Center, and Financial Opportunities. Next, I'm going to go and talk a little bit about each of the things that you would find in each of these areas of the website. First of all, the Gateways Registry. All people who work professionally with young children are required to be part of the registry. That is something that was passed into Illinois law, so everybody has to be part of the registry when you work with young children. It keeps tracks of each person's educational attainments, like degrees that you may have earned, professional trainings from any workshops that you've gone to, certificates earned, such as CPR, first aid, mandated reporter, required DCFS trainings that you have to take for your position, and more. So it's kind of a database where it keeps track of everybody's training, education, etc. When you're a member of the registry, which we will become, we can print something called a Professional Development Record, or PDR, and this is going to show your educational and professional achievements. This is helpful for employers, helpful when seeking a job, that kind of thing. Page 2 of the Gateways to Opportunity is about credentials. Credentials are achievements or certificates that validate your knowledge, your skills, and your experience with children. A certificate can be thought of as similar to a license that a doctor or lawyer would have to show that they have knowledge, skills, and experience in their area of expertise. We're not going to be doctors or lawyers, but it's really important that we have the certificate that's going to say that we know what we need to work successfully and effectively with young children and families. More on credentials. There are many different credentials that are offered by Gateways, including the Early Care and Education credential, which we will be working on, the Infant and Toddler credential, School Age and Youth, Administration, which includes a Director credential, Family Child Care, and more. So many different credentials are available depending on what you do with children and families. The credential that we will be earning in our class is the Level 1 Early Childhood Care and Education credential. The early childhood education professionals may earn up to a Level 6 credential with appropriate education and experience. So we'll be getting the Level 1, which is what we can get with a high school diploma, but you can get up to a Level 6, and I believe that the Level 6 requires a master's degree. The next page on the Gateways to Opportunity website is professional development. Professionals are lifelong learners. They continue to train and learn to strengthen the quality. Of services that they provide for children and families. So we always want to become ever better so we can increasingly do better work with children and families. Professional development can happen through formal education, such as college, as well as through workshops, conferences, online learning, and more. In Illinois, DCFS requires that early childhood professionals working in licensed facilities earn a minimum of 15 hours of professional development each year. So when I was working in early care and education, I would take trainings and education and online things, all to earn at least 15 hours of professional development a year. And each employer really gets to determine what they require of their staff. So at the center that I directed, I required everybody to have at least 20 hours of professional development each year. The next tab is the Training Center. In-person, hybrid, and online workshops are offered through the state by 16 resource and referral agencies. We have one resource and referral agency located in DeKalb, and this serves 6 counties. The resource and referral agencies do a bunch of things. They help parents to pay for childcare if they need help paying for childcare. They provide training for childcare providers. They provide a referral system. So if a family is looking for childcare, they can go through our resource and referral to get some leads on childcare available in our area. In addition, the Training Center page links the iLearning page that offers online trainings in a wide variety of topics. The next and final tab are financial opportunities. There are many financial opportunities available, including scholarships, stipends for providers, professionals, and grants. Illinois currently, and for quite some time, has had a significant teacher shortage for early care and learning programs. There are many financial incentives to encourage people to pursue degrees in early childhood education. I will be sharing more information with you as our class proceeds. I will be meeting with a couple representatives from Kishwaukee College soon and learn about more of the opportunities that are available for us in early care and education, and for you as high school students who will be finishing high school in the next couple of years. One particular program in the financial opportunities is called Great Start. Since early childhood teachers in many settings earn less than they deserve, Great Start pays some stipends twice per year to providers. So they pay you additional money in addition to the salary you earn from your job to help you just to be an early childhood teacher. The amount that is paid is based on your educational attainments. So the longer you work in early childhood education and the higher degree that you earn, the more that you get as part of Great Start. I provided a link on this page to the Great Start Wage Supplement Scale to show you how much is earned based on educational level. The next thing that we'll be doing in class is we'll be exploring the Gateways to Opportunity website. I'm going to pull it up on the screen in our class, and we're just going to look at the different things that I have just referred to. Following that, students will be completing a Gateways to Opportunity scavenger hunt, where they will be searching the website, looking for a bunch of different things that are relevant to them as students. After we've concluded the scavenger hunt, we're going to dive into looking at the Level 1 Early Childhood Care and Learning credential that we are working on in this class. So first I want to answer, what is the Gateways Level 1 credential? It's the first credential a professional can earn. So when you're just starting off in early childhood education, it's a good place to start. Typically, new teachers in early care and education work on this credential when they become a teacher. They can complete it either by completing 16 online modules, or they can complete it in person at classes in their community. We at KUC are in a special program where high school students can earn the credential through the class that we are taking right now. So what are some of the benefits of earning the credential? It will certify that you have learned basic early childhood education information and skills. So we're going to cover a wide variety of topics and skills that's going to give you a great introduction to working with young children and what it's all about. It will help you get a job in early childhood education. Many early childhood education programs are involved in a program called Accelerate Illinois, which is a quality rating and improvement system. In Illinois, we have 4 different circles of quality. The higher the quality you are, the better the circle you are. You can advance from a license circle all the way up to a gold circle. So we will be talking more about Accelerate Illinois at a different time in our class. But for now, I want you to know that programs want to hire credentialed staff because it will help them to advance and accelerate Illinois. So by earning the credential, it makes you more attractive to employers. Additional benefits, it will lay the foundation for additional credentials, both in early care and education, as well as perhaps the infant toddler credential should be interested in working with that age group. Infant toddler credential really focuses on the care for children less than 3 years of age. And then the last benefit that I want to put here is it's going to look good on your resume and on college apps, showing that you've earned a credential while still in high school. How do I earn the credential? You will earn the credential by completing our facilitated modules in class. You're also going to turn in the reading guides that you're going to complete on your Chromebooks while we're going through each module. And then when the module is completed, you will be able to print a certificate of completion. I'm probably going to have you just send that to me electronically, and I will print it here and give it back to you. And then the last part of earning their credential is I'm going to be keeping track of everything, keeping track of module completion, and then when all 16 modules have been completed, I will be reporting this to Gateways so they may issue your credential. Next, I want to briefly introduce you to what topics we're going to be learning about as we do each credential. So you'll recall that we're going to do modules 1 and 2A together. Module 1 is the child development overview. So we'll learn how children develop physically, cognitively, emotionally, socially, artistically, all kinds of different areas of development. Module 2A is health issues for group care. So in that we're going to learn things like how to sanitize tables, how to provide a good healthy environment. We're going to learn about children's illnesses. We're going to learn about communicable illnesses. We'll learn about changing diapers. We're going to learn a lot of different things in that. Nutrition issues, we're going to learn what kids need to eat to grow up to be healthy. So we're going to learn about nutrition, about serving food in a safe way, that kind of stuff. Module 2C is safety issues for group care. We're going to learn about things like playground safety. We're going to learn about choking. We're going to learn about helping somebody if they are choking. We're going to learn about providing CPR. Various things like that will be talked about in that module. The next 4 modules are shown here. Module 3 is going to be about observation and guidance, observing children to see what they're learning. When we observe children, we kind of figure out what they know, and we figure out how we can teach them to know even more or develop even greater skills. Guidance is all about helping children learn how to behave in a group setting, so we'll learn a lot about child guidance in that section. Module 4, we're going to talk about learning relationships, and we're just going to learn about how important the relationship between children and each other, between children and teachers, as well as between parents and teachers. So Module 4 is going to be all about relationships. Module 5, family and community relationships. We're going to learn what kind of things we can do to have families be engaged in an early learning program, to have families be involved. And we'll also learn that early care and learning programs are part of the larger community, and how do we connect in that community. Module 6 is personal and professional development. We'll learn things in this module as far as growing as a teacher. How do we learn more things so we can be better at serving children? We'll also learn about personal development. How do we take care of ourselves? The next modules focus on the following things. Module 7A is child development, and we're going to focus just on babies during that time. It's amazing how babies develop and how much they learn in development, so we'll be focusing on that. 7B will focus on the next 8 to 18 months, so that's where our focus will be. Module C, 1.5 to 3 years of age, so 18 to 36 months. And then Module 8A, we're going to look at a preschool age child. So this is really the 3 and 4-year-old. We're going to look at their social and emotional development and just what happens during that time period and how we can support children during that time period. Module 8B, the preschool age child, physical development. We're going to learn about physical development, just how kids develop muscle skills, fine muscle skills, large muscle skills, etc. Then we will do 8C, learn about the language development, just how do children learn to talk? How do children learn to listen? We're going to learn what we can do to promote children's language development. And then we're going to focus on cognitive development, just reasoning and thinking and logic and understanding concepts and that kind of stuff. And then we will conclude our credential modules with Module 9, which is school age development. So we will take a look at what kids are like in kindergarten, first, second, and third grade. So that is where we will be going as we're learning about our modules. At this point in class, we would have a time to have question and discussion. However, on this video, please be reminded that if you do have any questions, you can feel free to ask me at any time. Thank you.